Okay, I believe we should be live now.
And
Welcome everyone to round 4 of the Winter League on F1 2021. We are here live from Russia, the Sochi Autodrome, by the wonderful Olympic Park, built straight for the, I believe, 2016 Winter Olympics. I'm here with Elfie. He will be my co-commentator this race. Say hello, Elfie.
hi.
Yes, he is from Italy, I believe, right?
Yeah, from Italy.
So we'll have a bit of a Italian presence this race, which could be very fun.
But, I'm Italian, but I'm not, for instance, a Ferrari fan.
Oh, you're not a Ferrari fan? That is sacrilege, my man. But you join us.
Everybody is a Ferrari fan.
Everyone is a Ferrari fan. But you join us in the last 5 minutes of qualifying right now. We are a little bit late, but that's no problem. For now, we have Shortbread on pole. In the Mercedes, Unique J in second, but he's on his outlap now, so he'll be hoping to improve it as we go on. Everyone's starting to get ready for their last couple of runs now. We've got Geek Fusion out. He's getting pitted, or he's getting bumped down by Stans, who's now still in a pretty good time. And do you see anything going on track, Alfie?
This track is it's wonderful. I love this track, and it will be a very difficult race for the drivers, because there are a lot of points where they can make a little mistake, deadly mistake.
Yes, this will be quite a difficult track, especially for overtaking. We've seen that in multiple races in real life. As we see a McLaren go through a Red Bull, I'm not sure that's quite legal.
I don't know.
That's a rather strange thing to occur there, Codemasters. But we see Liam now coming around the main straight, coming around quote-unquote corner 1. That might have been a little bit wide. We'll see now. Yep, that was an invalidation. Sorry, Liam, but track limits are track limits. Hello there, Liama, Hebler, and Halion. I hope I'm pronouncing all of those right. But everyone either starting to go into the pits or coming out of the pits now to start their main laps. As we can see now, most lap times around the 131s, 132s. Not a very long circuit in terms of distance, but a very fun circuit if you're doing time trial qualifying. I think you can attest to that, Alfie.
I made a mistake, or one of Alpha Tauris just cut the pit lane line at the exit.
That is possible. I could make a bit of an inquiry about that later on.
I don't know. But you say this as a very solid pole.
Yeah, he's on pole by around 2/10 now to Unique J. Unique J on his lap time now in the last sector. Let's see what he can pull out here.
But
I think he's just starting to warm up his tires again.
In this race, the pole is not the most important part. You can do a very good start, for instance.
It's actually good that you mentioned that, because this is one of the few tracks where pole position might be not great, because obviously you have the very long run into turn 1.
For the slipstream, right?
Pardon?
For the slipstream that you can have in the start.
Exactly, yes. So the people behind you will be, even if they get a worse start, they will have higher top speed at the end of the first straight. So we could see a bit of carnage going into the official turn 1, as we see someone has retired. I do see a red dot on the map, but that's moving in pits, so I think that is just a retirement in the pit lane, which means that they are done with qualifying. As we see now, Unique J behind Stanza. Getting a little bit of the slipstream here. Stanza moves to the side, not wanting to give any kind of advantage to their rivals.
So, wait a second. Wait a second that I have a little bit of problems.
Yes? Elfie seems to be a little bit AFK right now, but that's no issue. The slipstream is very strong here, Gavra, and Hebler, I must agree with you. P3 is the best position, because you start right behind P1 then. That gives you the best chance, as we see Unique J go onto pole now by 3/10, showing Shortbread who's in charge. So we now also see Stanza starting their lap. Yes, good to have you back. Okay. Shortbread also on their lap now.
The Nick was under the 131.
Yeah, we've got our first time under the 131s.
Very good lap. He's on pole.
Yes, he's on pole by 3/10 to Shortbread and almost a second to Stanza, really showing the grid here who is boss. Oh, as we see there, a car has crashed rather hard. Shortbread now taking pole by not even a tenth, 4,000 separating them.
4 milliseconds?
Yeah, 4,000ths of a second, 4 milliseconds. That is very close. Unique J now all to play for.
No. Wait. Sorry, other issues.
No problem. But yeah.
Bad.
No problem. But it's Zexify now, and P3 managing to squeeze that Stanza, who has retired, probably, I believe, due to a crash.
Yeah, probably.
Hebler, I believe Bottas actually tried to almost fix that P3, as he gave he gave Verstappen the slipstream. Unique J not actually completing his lap, so maybe not really all the time that he wanted there. But that will be everyone done with qualifying. So we see here, Shortbread on pole, Unique J in second, It's Zexify in third, Stanza in fourth, Geek Fusion in fifth, Castello in sixth. Oh, there's the car that's crashed in the last corner. Dylan in seventh, Arpita in ninth in the Ferrari, Liam in... oh wait, no, sorry, Arpita's in eighth, Liam in ninth. Then we have Bonneville Stan's his teammate, and I'll read off the rest of the grid. Hey Dylan, we've got a very competitive grid here, so to even be able to keep up within a couple of seconds of these guys, of some of the front runners, very good.
The 10th one was on medium tires.
Yes, that is actually interesting to mention.
He uses another strategy for different from the others.
Yeah,
he's very, very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, for especially a track like this, that is very hard on the tires, especially if you look at a corner, I believe, turn 3. At least what's officially turn 3.
Yeah.
Very hard on the tires there. So Bonneville, the only one starting on mediums. Then we have Naismith in 11th, Kimbo Slice in 12th, Lil Pack in 13th, D Hebler in 14th, 15th is Lee Craig, and then 16th and 17th is Atanen and All Does YouTube, or A11. Still not quite sure how to actually pronounce that, but I'll do both for now.
So now it's time for the race.
Yes, as we head now to the race, first we will have formation lap. Everyone now setting up their strategies, setting up their last little fine tweaks of their setups, everything being finalized now.
It can be interesting, the start. The start is the most important part in this type of races.
Yes, it is the most important part, but you don't win a race at the start. So, but you can lose a race at the start, as plenty of drivers have found out.
A race at the start. And the other important part is also the pit stop.
Yes, when to pit, you know, when do you pit around the people around you, all that kind of stuff. As we see everyone starting to get ready for their formation laps. As we see some people overtaking. Oh,
Yeah,
the two teammates almost hitting there.
I don't know what they are doing.
Let's see who that was.
I
It's
saw the
Dylan.
Alpine going to other words.
There we go. He's starting to let everyone pass. But if we are to believe, or if we are to follow what the FIA said, we do have an interesting thing that happened like this with Michael Schumacher.
Yeah.
If anyone can remember that race. But yes, as everyone is saying in chat, good luck to all the racers. Let's hope that we can get through turn 1 clean. No front wings for the side of the tracks for the marshals to clean up. As you guys can see at the top left, 13 laps, so the race shouldn't be all too long.
Yeah, this race will be not too long.
Yes.
But we can see very interesting things. I hope for the win. We saw the duel between the first, the Mercedes, and the second in Alfa Romeo. That can be very, very interesting.
Exactly, yeah. We have seen some very big fights for the lead in the past, and hopefully we'll see some good fighting today again.
Yeah, and we can also mention the different strategy by Bonival. It can be interesting, the surprise of the race.
I mean, especially in this game, I found often the difference between the soft and medium is usually minimal. But if you can catch it when people are on used mediums against new softs, then you've really got a big advantage. So as we start seeing everyone lining up now, we don't really have a good angle of the start for now, but we will see the lights very well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go! The Alpine there of, I believe, Liam getting a very good start there. Shortbread absolutely bogging down in the start, letting Unique J immediately pass. This might be actually strategy, trying to get the slipstream coming into turn 1. As we also see Geek Fusion getting a great start at Zexify, all the way down in 5th all of a sudden. A lot of people having to cut the corner there, but we'll have to see what the stewards say about that. Normally they're usually lenient about that.
Yellow flag, the last one in...
Ooh, is A11 does YouTube, who may have spun off there. As we see some more carnage as Liam goes off with, I believe, Kimbo Slice.
What a disaster.
Yeah, that will not be very nice for either of them. But Unique J and... ooh, that's Dylan. It's a shame for him, he actually had a good qualifying pace as well. But we now see immediately the top 3 have started to pull away from the rest of the grid. Geek Fusion, Unique J and Shortbread really starting to pull away from stands, and it's Zexify.
Sorry, I saw first one, the fourth one. Sorry, that.
Oh! Stands and it's Zexify hard into the wall there.
What a crash!
I believe it's Zexify getting a little bit loosey-goosey there on the exit, but that will really be a shame for both of their races.
Yeah.
As we also saw that somebody else got taken out with that. I'm not sure if it was because of its Zexify resetting to track or not, but that will definitely be something the stewards will be looking at. Yeah, go on.
The broken wing is not a 5 laps race. A broken wing can be important, but they have the possibility to make a lot of positions, because they can put the medium or the hard and go for all the race. We don't know what will be happen.
Exactly. You know, with these races, we've seen a lot of strange things happen. But for now, it's Zexify managing to keep on, not really having too much front wing damage. Stanza though having to pit for their front wing damage.
A Red Bull just hit wall.
Oh, missing a little bit of. Oh, as the two teammates touch.
I don't know if he has a damage, but I can see that.
I don't think Lee Craig, the Red Bull behind, has damage, but Naismith definitely does, missing an end plate there.
Yeah.
Holding up his teammate there, which really isn't the greatest move for teammates, but it is Red Bull, so we've seen stranger things come from them. Bonneville now right behind Arpita as they come onto the main straight. It is the third lap, meaning DRS will be activated. They will immediately get on this lap.
Now we can see some overtakes. Bonneville
there we see them.
Ferrari.
Yeah, Bonneville overtaking the Ferrari there. Really good move from them, setting it up nicely in the third sector.
But the duel for the first position is not done yet.
Exactly, Unique J, all to play for now for him. Trying to keep the championship fight going. This will actually be a tricky track for a reason we haven't mentioned yet, and that is track limits. It is very easy on this track especially to see, oh, I can run wide here. And then to run wide, and as we see there, Kimber Slice getting 3-second time penalty just as I'm talking about it.
I just expected in Sochi, track limits are deadly.
Yeah, the track limits are a bit weird here because sometimes you can go wide, sometimes you can't go wide. It's not exactly clear. Whereas we actually also see Arpita get or overtake Bonneville again. That's brought Debler really close now.
They're really close, but they aren't going on the same race.
Yes.
They have different
strategies. But remember, Bonneville is still trying to keep that pace up, so if Arpita is holding them back, they need to get past and make it stick.
He can go. No.
Ooh, very close through there. Arpita managing to keep ahead. Bonneville looking around the outside, doesn't really see a move there, manages to move to the inside as they go side by side through here. Arpita not wanting to keep the inside there, letting him go. Debler now really close behind as they go side by side. Ooh! That must have been contact, there was no other way about it. These two fighting very hard. Those mediums not really at the pace that Arpita wants them to be. And yeah, just not really being able to lose Bonneville through the slipstream. Let's go on board here.
The Ferrari is so aggressive.
Yeah, but you know, with those softs, they have to be. They have to try and get past now, or they might not be able to do it later. Looking towards the inside, which becomes the outside. Makes the move stick, goes wide. That also takes Bonnie with him. Ooh! As Bonnie almost takes out its Zexify. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
I don't know too.
But that does mean that Arpita loses the position to D. Hebler.
The Hebler that has also mediums.
Who else has mediums?
Debler, the McLaren.
Ah, yes, a couple other people, especially some of the rear starters, choosing to use the medium tires. As you can see, D. Hebler, Bonneville, and Atanen all choosing to use the what's it called, the mediums from the start of the race. As you see, Arpita's now overtaken D. Hebler through the main straight. D. Hebler immediately putting the fight back to him.
The Hebler that overtook.
Oh, that is Bonneville who is spun.
Bonneville spun.
Missing a front wing completely. That will more than likely be a bit of a race ending. That is a bit of a race ending crash. Oh, goes into the barrier there.
DNF. The classical rage DNF.
Not quite sure what happened there. Whether that was a rage DNF, they might have been just trying to keep the speed going through the corners, but that is Bonneville out of the race as we see Arpita and oh, Debler has spun.
Debler, the curse of the new tires.
Well, it's not new tires, that's for sure. But yeah, that must have been on the curbs then, as we can see now. Everyone who's stopped. Being a casting on 1 stop, A11 does YouTube 1 stop, Naismith 1 stop, Lil Pack 1 stop, Dylan 1 stop, and Stanza 1 stop, and this will also be D Hebler doing 1 stop. As we also see a lot of the front runners also coming into the pits now.
They are all coming to the pit, but others that already pitted when they broke the front wing, they are quitting. And now they have to maintain the pace.
Well, I mean, we see now A11 does YouTube, who already pitted towards the soft from the mediums, and he's now going to get a couple of places there. Jumping D Hebler and Liam through the pits.
The one who is currently first has pit.
Yes, so the only two that haven't pitted yet, I believe, is Lee, Craig, and Atanin. Trying to keep that pace up, so they don't get jumped too much in the overcuts.
Atanin, I'm not sure, but he has already pitted?
No, he hasn't pitted yet. I believe everyone except for Lee, Craig, and Atanin haven't pitted as they both go in now.
Okay, they're both going.
That is that will promote Unique J to the winning position for now, let's say. But he has Shortbread right behind him. He's going to try and make use of that slipstream and DRS for now. Let's see what Shortbread can do going into corner 1. 4 tenths, 3 tenths, 2 tenths. Can I get 1 tenth? 1 tenth. This is side by side. Shortbread now taking the lead into corner 1.
Very good overtake.
And now it's a straight shoot battle towards the end of the race.
They are so close. Only a 10.
Going through those corners that quick, or that close to each other, I mean, that is something.
So
that is something that would frighten me.
They are so smooth on the corner. Incredible.
As we can see, the two AlphaTauri, sorry, are also very close to each other. But Unique J now having the slipstream and DRS. I don't think there'll be enough space to really get a move going this corner, but if you can just keep that gap low, the main straight is a lot longer, buddy.
Repita on the Ferrari overtook the second Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, well, it's Xify really trying to battle here with Arpita.
There are a lot of incredible battles in this race.
Yeah, a lot of people very close to each other. Actually, a lot more than I expected. I expected it to either be a one long DRS train or everyone to start spreading out. But we do see a lot of people very close to each other. It's Xify now on the main straight with the slipstream, DRS, ERS, everything.
At the moment,
moves to the inside, doesn't really get a move going though. Sorry, what was that?
Sorry, I saw just the Attinen overtake on the Red Bull.
Oh yeah, on Lee Craig.
Also for the point, there is a very, very good duel. There are 2-3 cars that are very, very close to each other.
Yeah. Lee Craig is starting to fall back a little bit into Liam's clutches here. Dylan now being overtaken, or actually fighting very hard side by side here. Dylan just not managing to keep it next to him. Oh, Lil Pack coming very aggressively back on track there.
Yeah.
The two Ferraris being very Ferrari-like and oh! Lil Pack jumps the curb there. That is a very dangerous curb to jump.
Is the second DNF of the race?
I don't think yet. He's still going.
No, he's still going.
Yeah, so we see Dylan. Does Dylan have damage? That is the question. I don't think I saw anything.
I didn't saw. I haven't saw anything.
Yeah, I think just about managing to keep it, from front wing. But that curb there, very dangerous. Hitting that curb will turn your F1 car into an F1 aeroplane.
Like Weber.
Yeah, like Weber manages to turn all of his cars into. Liam now very close to Lee Craig. They go side by side, a little bit of contact there, but that is expected.
There is a very good duel for the podium between the two AlphaTauris. They are very, very fast.
Very fast, very close to each other as well. And I believe they're also pretty close in points, meaning there won't really be any, team orders going on.
No, I don't think. Watch a second Unique in the second in P2 that is very, very close to the Mercedes, like in every lap of the race.
Yeah, but getting close is easy. You gotta overtake him for the race win.
Overtake for the race win.
Oh, getting very loose there. That will cost him a lot of time. He might still have the DRS here, which will allow him to catch up.
But he lost 5 tenths.
Exactly, that is. There we go. I believe we should be on now. Again, sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen watching. Oh, is that his Geek Fusion who's gone round?
In this lap we can have the first blue flag. The Ferrari in the last position. And the Mercedes can have also the DRS, but I don't think so.
They're just not close enough yet. Unique J now pulling in towards the inside.
And now this is another race.
And now it's Shortbread's turn to have to put the pressure on.
The Ferrari is going through the Alfa Romeo, but he has a penalty. So I don't think that it might be sufficient for the fourth position.
It won't be easy. Ooh, a little bit of contact there between Zexify and Geek Fusion, but both of them pushing. Yeah, both of them being Arpita and Zexify pushing out Geek Fusion.
Yeah.
But Zexify not really able to get past the cars in front of him. I mean, yeah, Zexify not really being able to get past Arpita. Arpita putting up a valiant defense there.
Unique now is leading, and he has not DRS from the blue flag. So we can see maybe another overtake by the Mercedes of Shortbread. But I don't know. They are not so very close like in the previous lap.
Yeah, Shortbread falling a little bit off of Unique J here, but maybe he's still got an ace up his sleeve, getting very close now with the slipstream.
If not finished yet. That's only. This is the only certain teams we have.
Well, I mean, the race is not over until the flag falls, so...
Yeah.
And we've still got a lap and a half to go. Shortbread keeping it very tight around these corners here. Just trying to make sure his time loss to Shortbread is minimal, if there is any at all. The two Williamses of A11 and Kimber Slice are starting to battle now.
Oh, there is ghosting for the blue flag. I didn't
Yeah,
know
they're ghosting, which makes it a lot easier. It means no one really has to get out of the way.
No
It's
cool
Zexified
that,
though, having a
no
slipstream.
cool that move for the teams.
Pardon?
Not
Can you
cool
repeat that?
They can't do the Coulthard versus Schumacher tactic.
Yeah, yeah.
The Spa one.
Yeah. Oh, Geek Fusion has retired!
What a shame.
Let's see what happened here as we drive past.
He was so fast.
He was doing quite well. He was in the top 5. OSD car has been cleaned up.
For the last lap of the race, he takes the lead.
Shortbread takes the lead into corner 1. This could be a crucial overtake as we haven't really seen many other overtaking spots. But remember, sometimes it can just be one track limit that messes up your whole race, so...
And now every turn, every curl can be important, can be fundamental for the race.
Exactly, every corner is now really important for both of them. Unique J moving towards the inside. Keeps it there, but Shortbread letting him know, I will not let you pass. Shortbread, Unique J now taking this turn, or this fight into the last couple of turns here. And your winner is Shortbread 224 with Unique J in second place.
Yeah, a very good race.
Very good race from both of them, keeping the track limits nice and neat, not really getting any penalties for it. Castengel bringing it over the line into P4. It's Zexified now in P4, or P3, sorry, for Castengel. P4 is it's Zexified, P5 is Arpita, so it's Zexified getting past on the last lap there. A11 does YouTube in P6, 7th is D. Hebler, 8th is Liam, who actually gets overtaken by Atanen due to penalties. So that is Liam demoted to P9, and Atanen in P8, Kimber Slice in P10, Naismith in P11, 12th is Lee Craig, 13th is Dylan, 14th is Staanza, and 15th will be Lil Pack, but he's already crossed the line due to being overtaken before.
I have to report a thing. A11 does YouTube, but the man who spun in the first lap of the race is now 6th.
Yes, also he was actually disqualified at during qualifying. So very good race for A11 does YouTube, managing to claw his way back up into 6th. Some very good point scoring, or a very good point scoring position there. So very well done for him.
Yep. Now there is a second race, or
yes, this was lobby 1. We'll soon be heading into lobby 2.
Okay. Driver of the day, A11 does YouTube.
I completely agree with that. Managing to get back up there from, I believe it was P16, P17.
Yeah, he was P17 at the start of the race.
P17, and manages to get 11 spots through the race whilst not even being it, you know, in
and he also spun at the start.
Yeah, he also exactly. It wasn't even that, you know, he got a really good start and all that. He really had to fight his way up there. So great race from him. Great race for our podium as well, getting some very good points there for them.
So at the moment, what are the standings? of divers and constructors. I'm new in this. Thing.
I'm not quite sure either, but I'll see if I can get that up on Discord in a second. But our official race classification is: first is Shortbread 224 in the Mercedes, second is Unique J in the Alfa Romeo, third is Castengel in the Alfa Tauri, fourth is Itzexify in the other Alfa Romeo, fifth is Arpita, sixth is A11 does YouTube, seventh is D Hebler, Atanen takes 8th, ninth is Liam, 10th is Kimber Slice, 11th is Naismith, 12th is Lee Craig, 13th is Dylan, 14th is Staanza, 15th is Lil Pack, and then I believe 16th and 17th were retired. That was Geek Fusion, and who else was it? Staanza, I believe, yes.
Yeah.
As we're now just setting up the next lobby.
At the next lobby,
I believe it'll just be this one, but they'll all leave and Gavra will invite everyone else.
Okay. So I have to say sorry to the Aston Martin that made the NF because in Italy we say top portato sfiga. Sorry.
Yeah, that was a bit of a shame for him. They were doing quite well, and yeah, a bit of a shame there for them. But you know, stuff happens, and he'll be looking to the next race to get some more points.
It's not done. The championship is not done yet.
Exactly. There's always points you can take, positions you can get.
Next race is also in Russia.
Yes, they do it 2 lobbies at a time.
Ah, 2 lobbies that they are contemporaries about circuits. Ah, okay.
It's essentially, yeah, just what's called the different levels, I guess you could say.
So we have new drivers.
Yes.
Let's see one of them, the results in lobbies for RCT. I am bad at F1 to 2021. I have only a win on in Canada when I made with the Williams, and the one in Aston Martin. For 5 laps, tried to kill me. I literally sent him in pit stop. He tries to kill me at the last chicane. I underbraked, and he goes straight to the pit lane.
Okay.
Best moment in my life.
Yeah, some of the stuff you sometimes see in this game gets you thinking, but
Sorry?
Some of the stuff you sometimes see in this game, like with some of the people that drive, it really gets you thinking. Whether all the people that drive should be allowed to drive. I mean, I've had it on the USA where I was leading a race, and the guy who was in second dive bombed me into corner 1, and he just went wide, spun out himself. I just kept going. He waited a whole lap at the corner 1 just to try and hit me, and then he missed, and then he rage quitted.
Very good.
But as we go on towards lobby 2 now, everyone I believe in. We have 17 drivers.
Nobody choose the Haas.
I wonder why.
No Mazewin. Or Giovinazzi.
I believe we could see some more people joining. There's enough people ready up for the race to start counting down.
You have seen the presentation of Red Bull today?
I was at school whilst that was happening, so I couldn't see it live, but talking about the presentation, can we... Like, I was promised new cars this season. I was promised new cars. Where's the new cars? Everyone's just got the same livery. Haas has the same livery. Red Bull has the same livery, but just with a different title sponsor.
So, wait. Red Bull has the same livery since 2015.
That is... Okay, that's actually a good point. I can't argue about that one. And, they do have the same livery, or they have had the same livery for a very long time now.
The first time that Red Bull uses this livery was when Kvyat was the second pilot, when Ricciardo was the main driver.
Yeah, that was quite a while ago.
That Ricciardo was really good.
Yeah, I mean, not to say that he isn't good today, or, you know, nowadays, but he isn't really at his prime anymore.
That's what a shame.
It is a shame. He's a very likable character.
Yeah.
But as we see qualifying now of Lobby 2 in Russia.
New pilots then that I don't know who they are. And now it's time to surprise.
You can take a quick look through the names. Nobody going out yet, but everyone just getting their setups slotted in. Everyone choosing their right tires. Everyone getting their fuel amounts gauged correct. As we do see OG Milky Bar at the right side of the screen there. I'll quickly get rid of the map so you can see there.
Sorry, can I make a... sorry. Can I just say hello to my driver that is following this stream?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, say hello, yeah.
Hi, Jimbo Bilo.
Yes, hello to him, and hello also to everyone else who's watching. As we start seeing a lot of cars getting out of the pits now. Everyone trying to set their bankers at the start of qualifying. Let's see what tires people's are on. So you can see that Billy Misu, Kiwi, and Cooley and Frank all opting to do their banker laps on mediums.
Yeah, they try different strategies, like the previous one. I hope for them that it will go better than the others.
A lot of the back markers of last race, well, not really back markers, but you know what I mean. They were all running mediums, and the race actually seemed to go pretty good for some of them.
Yeah, but for the Aston Martin was a nightmare.
Yes, maybe just not getting the tires up to temperature, just not getting, you know, a good feel for the tires. These things can happen sometimes.
Yellow flag on the third sector?
Yeah, it's just people going slowly through there.
Okay. Yeah, for the 5 seconds in qualifying.
Yeah, in qualifying you'll see a lot of yellow flags, people just trying to get their gap set up, and as you see now MC Cooley coming around the last corner. Let's go on board with him so we can take a look at the nice track we have here. So we have the unofficial corner 1 there, which is unofficial because according to F1 regulation it has to be 45 degrees to be considered corner 1. So now we have the official corner 1. Not a great exit there. Corner 3 here, very long, very harsh on the tires. You will get high temperatures there. The rest of the circuit not really too tough. You just can't really cut the corner or extend anywhere. Oh, Zexify, you're gonna interview me? That'll be an interesting one.
Yeah.
But now coming through this sector there with Sochi Airlines, the curb there, as Zexify's just called it. I'm gonna call it that as well, it's very funny. Now the second DRS zone here, we won't really see many moves. I haven't seen many moves through here, as you can get very close, but due to the nature of the corner, it's rather tricky, as if you choose the inside here, yeah, you might get a little bit ahead, but through these two corners here, you'll be on the outside.
Yeah.
Very tough to go through there side by side. The last sector here, very slow. You don't really want to get too much gas down. You don't want to spin there, especially.
Yeah, that spin was very common.
Yeah, that is quite common, especially on online here, and with this game especially. And that is a 132 for MC Cooley, putting it on provisional pole.
He's also with mediums.
Ooh, very close to Tistel Fitzel, as aka Bloody Legend now setting a 132.1 to take provisional pole.
Yeah, but he's not very fast from the second. That has a tire difference.
Exactly, yeah, that is actually a good thing to mention. MC Cooley setting their lap time on the mediums. So we could expect a couple of tenths to shave off that if they choose to go to the softs.
Yeah, it can be interesting. But the qualifying is too long. And nothing can happen.
Yeah, a lot can happen on qualifying, as we haven't really seen people setting competitive lap times yet. And by that I mean you don't see the fuel tank sign at the bottom of your screen going red there, so people still running with quite a bit of fuel, as I really desperately want to get off that Red Bull, as at low speed this game seems to glitch a little bit. And then you get that dun 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 dun. Pistol now going into the pits, gonna get some new tires on, see what they can do there.
Or they are still they are going in order to wait what can happen on track.
Exactly, yeah, maybe just waiting for the track to get a little bit more clear, seeing if the track's going to heat up a little bit more.
Or only to wait the other lap. There are 2 or 3 drivers that they haven't set a tire.
Yeah, as we see at the bottom there, Billy Misu, Webster and Frank H all not setting times yet.
Maybe they are adjusting some things on the car.
Yeah. As you see Frank H coming around the last corner here, this is an invalidated lap, so the next one will be an official.
Yeah.
I love that camera angle so much.
Yeah.
It really lets you feel the speed that they have.
Yeah.
Ooh. 210 kilometers an hour down the main straight. That's not really top speed down there, I think.
Yeah.
There's Cyrex coming up behind him. On a definite fast lap here. Frank just letting him go.
The first 2 drivers are in the the Alfa Romeo is going with medium. Use medium for the second lap.
Oh yeah, are they sticking? Oh! Cyrax into the wall hard, lost the entire. That'll be a trip to.
Yeah.
But that is actually a good call there. MC Cooley going out again on the same set of mediums. That last lap could have just been scrubbing them in a little bit, getting them used to the track surface.
Yeah. The first two drivers are going to make the second shot.
Yeah,
The
MC
second
Cooley
shot
now
of
coming around the last two corners to set up their lap now. AKA Bloody Legend also on his out lap on a new set of soft tires.
He's trying to push and get on pole, and he's not preparing a strategy.
Yeah, if he can make it stick with those mediums, especially with the 25% race that it is, he could have a very good chance at a race win here.
Yeah. Also the Red Bull, the lead, the first one of in provisional pole is going to set his second lap of the race of the qualifying.
Yeah, he's in sector 1, I believe now, trying to set up a good lap time through there. Going through corner 3 now.
He has a little traffic, but it's not so relevant. In this,
I think that Mercedes was getting out of the way nicely there.
Yeah. It's not another lobby, certainly.
Exactly, yes. Not really going to hold him up. As you see MC Cooley now coming around the last two corners. What can he say as he comes around the last corner? Just don't invalidate it now, manages to keep it nice. Pushes it back up into a 131.8. Keeps it close to Tistel in the soft tires there. AKA Bloody Legend now being demoted down to P4. But he saw on the lap, as his lap was, what's it called, invalidated.
Bloody Legend aborted the lap.
Yeah, he had his lap invalidated, which means he pushed the track limits a bit too much. But MC Cooley managing to go very quickly with those medium tires.
Yeah,
maybe trying to stick another lap right after.
It feels like the 2020 or the 2019 Mercedes. He's going the second position with medium tires. Also, the Aston Martin is not so slow.
Yeah, Billy Massou actually pushing it up into P4 from where he was before he had a lap time with the mediums as well, just about not breaking into a 131.
Yeah.
But MC Cooley, I believe, on another lap time. As I've just seen now, his lap time has been invalidated. As you see Pinty right behind MC Cooley, maybe trying to grab a little bit of slipstream going onto the main straight, but I believe MC Cooley's coming in this lap.
Yeah.
As they both go in.
Yeah, they're both going, and also the McLaren.
Yeah, everyone probably starting to come in now so they can set up their last couple of runs here.
Yeah. Maybe they have the time for a third shot?
Yeah, there's 5 minutes left. I've just seen the clock there. 5 minutes left, which means if they were to go out now, they can easily do 2 or 3 runs, but normally they like to leave it till the very end when the track is at its most ripe.
Oh. Okay. So, sorry, my English is not so good. I'm struggling a little bit in some moments.
That's no problem, man.
Okay. I'm talking English like my kebab shop owner. Like, it's similar.
AKA Bloody Legend now managing to push it up into first by about a 10th. Very good lap from him. Still, no one really breaking into the 130s yet.
I have to report that the two drivers with medium tires are in top 5.
Yeah, Billy Masu and MC Cooley still at this point in top 5. Billy Masu, or both of them in the pits still now, as Billy Masu actually gets bumped down by, I believe, Kiwi or Pinty. I'm not quite sure which one it was, but it was one of them.
Yeah.
A lot of people getting invalidated laps though, just trying to push the track limit, see every little centimeter they can find.
Yeah. But in qualifying, if you don't push, you don't have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a racing driver's job to push the limit of the car, of the track, everything. So if you're not invalidating a lap sometimes, you're not doing a good job.
Yeah, like Norris in Imola.
Exactly.
Duncan just retired from the qualifying.
I don't see a Ferrari stopped on track, so that was probably in the pits as they are done with qualifying.
Yeah, probably he's done. And now we have the last shot.
Yes, everyone will be coming out either now or shortly, just trying to get up their lap set. As I see, we have our we have an Alfa Romeo fan in the chat, Tabby Top Decks, supporting both the Alfa Romeo drivers of Lobby 1. What can Nico Zora get on as they cross the line? A fair bit faster there, but doesn't promote his position. Unique J, yes, both runs, or for both lobbies, it should be the finale next week.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a 5 event, or a 5 race event, but that is not where it stops this year with Gavra Racing. We should be racing all year round, so if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to subscribe, follow, there will be more.
What a good race for Unique Jet in the previous race.
Yeah, the previous race gave us quite exciting finale there between Shortbread and Unique J. As Unique J says he will not be able to attend next week's finale. Unique J! Come on, man. But let's go with some of the front runners now. MC Cooley in P3, so what we said is the ideal position to be in. Now going on the softs, I think that's more just to check if he needs to put in the lap time. As we see more or less everyone except for Billy Misu and Creso VK out on the softs now. As Billy Misu now pips MC Cooley on those 2-lap-old mediums.
He's third because of the previous laps that are invalidated of the other drivers. Maybe.
Yeah, invalidated laps can ruin your qualifying, but Billy Misu managed to get it all good in his lap there. AKA Bloody Legend now coming up into Sector 1. We'll wait and see what he can do. Also MC Cooley now setting up his lap.
A lot of drivers retired in this just retired in this moment.
Yeah, it's not unusual to see people retire when their lap is done, but that is MC Cooley retiring from qualifying, meaning he is done. He will not put up a fight towards Tissel and aka Bloody Legend and Billy Mizzou in front of him, as Tissel comes across to set his fastest lap time, a 1:31.4. Let's see what aka Bloody Legend can do as he goes in towards the last two corners now. All of his battery has been used, so it'll just be him now. Manages to put it onto pole position by about a tenth there. Very well done from aka Bloody Legend. Who else is still running? I don't believe still running. Whiskey Micah. Oh, invalidating it just before the end of the line there. That is a bit of a shame from him.
Billy Mizzou has medium tires and he qualified third.
Yeah, that's actually a very good lap time from Billy Mizzou there.
Can be interesting, but the last time I said hit the Aston Martin driver dies into the wall.
Well, let's not curse ourselves too much with that one, but yeah, very good lap from Billy Mizzou anyways, to put on to third with the mediums. Actually, the only one of the top runners to try and use the mediums, as last race we had two people, I believe, in the top 10. Who is not in yet? Ah, there we go, everyone done now. So your official classification for qualifying is pole position is aka Bloody Legend with the Red Bull on the soft tires. Then we have Tissel. Third is Billy Mizzou on the mediums. Fourth is MC Cooley. Fifth is GNR Kiwi. Sixth is Pinty. Janzu takes 7th. 8th is Sander. 9th is Webster. Hillstat is 10th. 11th is Dunkin' Donuts. 12th is Nico Zora. Cyrax takes 13th. 14th is Cresso. 15th is Whiskey Micah, 16th is OG Milky Bar, and last but not least is Frank H in 17th.
Last but at the moment, we have to see the race.
Exactly. We saw in last race, last does not mean last for the race.
Yeah, he was 6th at the end
exactly.
of the race. And that is the only thing that counts.
Yes, the end of the race classification is where the points are won. Qualifying is useful, but not where the points are won.
Yeah. I will not say anything about drivers because I don't want to see them in the wall.
I've been commentating with the Gavra squad for quite a while now, and I must say the amount of commentators' curses I've seen, ooh, it's almost enough to make me superstitious. But we get on here towards the formation lap. Actually starting quite quickly from when it started there, but aka Bloody Legend getting off pretty good there. Immediately weaving, trying to get those tires up to temperature. And also looking to get those brakes up to temperature, as cold brakes will mean that you brake late.
Yeah.
Oh, is there points for qualifying, Zexify? Whoops. Well, anyways, that's not where the most points are won then.
Third one will be messy. Yeah, it will be.
But that's just guaranteed on this track. You know, if one guy brakes slightly too late, then everyone behind him brakes slightly too late, and you get a bit of a chain reaction.
First committed appearance for me is Sunday on 4-weekend league.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
Commentating is very fun, so yeah, I definitely recommend it.
If it was in Italian, it would be better for me, but also in English.
Yeah, it's an opportunity to improve your English, right?
Yeah.
As we do say, Ferrari's off there. Actually, let's check the tires as we are just about to start.
One just got disqualified.
Yeah, that's maybe by touching someone or touching the wall.
Yeah.
Dylan, I agree with you. Just dive into first corner and everything will be fine. Everyone else around you will move, right?
Yeah.
But as we see, aka Bloody Legend bringing the field into the last couple of corners here towards the main straight.
Sorry, I just forgot that there was, and I saw AKA Bloody Legend going straight to the ass of the Williams.
But let's try and get a bit of a first-person view as we have the start here.
There is a bug, or the McLaren?
Wait, what? Wait, why do we see the McLaren in first? Wait, excuse me? I think that's just the classification is a little bit glitched, but it should all go right when the race starts, I hope.
But the racing, the race isn't starting. What?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We had this 2 weeks ago. Wait, what? the McLaren is just going on. Okay.
Yeah, we love you. EA Sports. Great.
That must have been a false start from the McLaren there. I'm sorry, boys. We'll have to punish him for his false start. You know, meaning that we'll have to wait. Look at him weaving as well.
It was real. What? It was not a bug. I don't know what is happening here.
I have no clue what is going on, but we have some people starting to leave now, so I believe we are going to be doing a restart.
Probably.
That's a very harsh time penalty for exceeding track limits.
What?
10-second time penalty apparently for exceeding track limits there for Sander, but these are all just meme things.
What I'm just seeing now?
Yeah, the game's glitched. Gavra's busy making another lobby, so if you guys can just hang out, we'll be there with you in a second.
We have to quit the lobby?
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense. Great work, Codemasters. Great work.
Great work, Codemasters. Please make us another game.
Is an EA game for a reason.
I don't think EA had much impact in this game, but in the next couple of games, I hope a bit of a cash influx could help us here. But I'll see if I can get something nice to look at least whilst we wait.
I'm so confused what happened in the last lobby.
Yeah, I've never seen that glitch either. I mean,
no.
But yeah, I've never seen that glitch before. I mean, I've seen it where you just get stuck on it, but I've never seen a car actually like manage to keep going whilst everyone
Yeah.
else was stopped. So it's strange.
Yeah, so strange. Now I have to wait for the lobby. I wanted to say some entertaining joke in order to fill this moment, but I don't want to ban this channel. The channel to be banned, so I will shut my mouth.
Yes, let's try and keep it PG for any of the boys or girls watching. And Zexify, well, you didn't know this, Elfie, I think, but I think 2 races ago in Austria, like during the black loading screen for the waiting between qualifying and the race, we had a bit of a bug where somebody's game crashed. So we had to restart the game. And so we had the qualifying standings, because that was just in the VOD. But so we made the custom lobby. Gavra, who's the host, was busy making the custom grid for qualifying. Everyone readied up a little bit too early, so we had to remake it again. And then Gavra put everything in right, confirmed it, and then F1 was like, "No, we're not going to use your custom grid." So we redid the race last week. But there everything went well. Last week, actually, I don't think we had any problems in the grids, as we do have an invitation.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just seeing some things on my phone. Very good thing. I will not specify what.
But talking about F1.
Yeah, it was a good library.
Okay.
We can say it.
But also, for anyone who doesn't know, for anyone who doesn't have any kind of social media, signed for until 2025, I believe, by McLaren. So good for him, I guess.
Yeah.
But actually, talking about that, I think that is actually a really good move for him, because he's already set up there. You know, everything's good for him. Everything's pretty much made around him there. So I think it could be a good move for him. A lot of people saying no, he should, go to Ferrari or Red Bull or whatever other team that he can.
They talked to Mercedes. Maybe the previous talk that Mercedes and McLaren had in 2021 about Norris, because of the sponsorship and all these things. They talked about Norris. I've seen this rumor. I don't know if it was.
I didn't see anything like that, but like in general, I find Lando to be a very good, very mature driver. I mean,
yeah.
From what I've seen with him, and as somebody who's a bit of a rookie still, him, what's it called, George Russell, all those boys that all came in the same year. They're all still, they're young and everything, and it's pretty good, especially for someone like Lando Norris to have that security of being at the same place for quite a while. It means that you build a good relation with the team. Everything goes pretty good then.
They can also create a car that can fit perfectly to him.
Exactly, like what you have in, I don't know if you watch MotoGP or if anyone else does, but Marc Marquez has been at Honda Repsol for a very long time, and because of that, and because everyone around him keeps changing in terms of the drivers, or the riders next to him, the bike is specifically made for him, which is why, anyone else who comes alongside him is usually pretty slow compared to him.
Who's your favorite driver in MotoGP? Now that Rossi, the doctor, retires.
Now that Rossi's retiring, Quartararo.
Quartararo?
The Frenchman.
For me, there is a duel. Pecco Bagnaia, very, very good driver.
Yeah, he's actually he's a close second for me, Bagnaia.
Yeah, and also Morbidelli. In Yamaha can be very, very interesting. I'm a big fan of Morbidelli.
Yeah, he has given us some very spectacular races before, and I would say that he definitely helped in some of the races where he was a bit of a rear gunner for Quartararo. So they've got a very interesting pair up there because Quartararo and Morbidelli came into MotoGP together at the Yamaha Junior team.
Yeah. Also, we can say that Quartararo is a fantastic rider.
Yeah,
Incredible.
he didn't have many wins last year, but like when you keep as consistent as he was, always in the top 3 pretty much, you're gonna win a championship at some point. So, very well done from him.
But the 2020 championship, who wins that?
Johan Mir won that one.
Okay.
In the Suzuki.
Wins.
Yeah, Marc Marquez. That was when he injured himself.
Yeah.
He had that big crash in Jerez.
He was one of the best rider in MotoGP history. But for me, in my opinion, Valentino Rossi is better.
No, I mean in terms of, Rossi is the only person who went from winning the championship in the 500 cc to winning the championship in the 1000 cc, I think consecutive years. I'm not quite sure on that, but in any case, doing very well in both bikes, and he is the only driver, I believe, to drive at one team, then switch teams, and then whilst he switched, to still win the championship, because he switched from Honda to Yamaha and won the championship both times, or both years.
Yeah. Also, we have to talk about Stoner. Stoner was incredible in Ducati.
Stoner had a bit of, he had to retire early because, I think he got a kid, but also, also for him it was his health. Because,
but he was incredible.
He was fantastic. He was, he was Rossi's rival, back in the day.
I remember Laguna Seca, 2006, 2006 maybe.
Yeah, Rossi just setting it up the inside.
Yeah. What a race.
Yeah, I find a lot of the more classic MotoGP races are a lot more exciting than some of the races you see now, but
No, it's very good.
Yeah?
It's also very good. For me, MotoGP is the sport that is the most spectacular sport I ever seen. Maybe.
It is really exciting, yes, but
Formula One is less exciting, but I like it more.
But to me, Formula One, like, it's a lot more transparent, and there's a lot more, like, I guess you could say, drama and all that kind of stuff. Whereas MotoGP, a lot of it is more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And for instance, even like finding information on, for instance, what engines people are using, that's really hard to get without, really doing some investigative journalism, pretty much.
Yeah.
Without really searching. But as we start to see everyone reading up, we will be heading straight into the race. No qualifying because qualifying already happened.
Yeah. And maybe this time we can see the race. Maybe.
I hope so. Everyone's given Gavra the time to set up the custom grid, so everything should be good, I believe.
Yeah, I hope. I don't want to say anything about maybe this time we can go. Maybe.
Yeah. Let's not jinx it, boys, but yes, Zexfy, there have been plenty of extremely exciting races in F1 history, but I just find the last couple of years to be rather lackluster, whereas MotoGP is almost always exciting.
Yeah, MotoGP is exciting.
But I mean, for instance, you have the differences, like in F1, if you lock up your brakes, like, at worst you have to pit for new tires, right? in
Yeah.
MotoGP, if you lock up your brakes, it's a crash,
You're
100%.
fucked. You're fucked.
Yeah, yeah. But
And
so yeah, you really have to be a lot more careful with those motorbikes.
yeah, and the difference between the various types of motorbikes is not so far.
Yeah, but I also really prefer that. Okay, well, I believe we do a formation lap because we can still talk a little bit more. But
Yeah.
you can also, for instance, it's a lot. Oh wait, what? Huh?
No.
It jump? How do you get it? What?
Uh,
What?
say thunder. What? What? Why?
Yeah, Zexify. Wait, was that the race start? It wasn't. It's formation lap.
Yeah, information lab. This is genius.
Is it race
Genius.
start?
The
Nobody's going full speed though.
I don't know what is happening now.
But Zexify, you're right. There was a huge crash. I don't think they put a chicane in, but what they did do was they made the barriers very different so that it turns in.
Yeah.
Because Rossi and Vinales are almost game ended. Because I don't think I'm allowed to use certain words as we're trying to keep this PG. But they were almost game ended as they were racing. As Morbidelli and Zarco had a huge crash behind them, but their bikes kept going at full speed, so
Yeah.
very dangerous situation there. But I have no idea what's happened to Sander, as it's formation lap, and even if you jump the start, quote unquote, in formation lap, you shouldn't get a penalty for it.
Yantu was readmitted.
What do you mean?
He was disqualified previously, maybe Yantu.
Oh, yeah, well, he was
the-
disqualified because he touched the walls. We do have two other people that were disqualified for touching walls or something. Whiskey Micah and OG Milky Bar disqualified from the formation lap, but that wouldn't be too bad. Their tires would just be a little bit colder at the race start.
Maybe we can see a more open lobby like race. I don't know if this group is different. Is different.
I'm
don't
not
know.
entirely sure either, but what will happen? But
Oh no.
see if I can get us a good. Okay, we have 2 red lights, 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and away we go.
Oh.
GNR
finally.
Kiwi there getting a really good start. Webster getting a fantastic start as well. If you look to the left side of your screen there, Billy Masood touching the wall there slightly, not getting a good start on those used mediums there. AKA Bloody Legend keeps the lead going there as we see Sander. I believe that's a bot. But we see Tistel managing to keep second place there. MC Cooley barging his way up into third. GNR Kiwi up into fourth. Billy Masood down into fifth, I mean, sorry.
He lost 2 positions.
Yeah, he was in third. Not getting a really good start with those mediums there.
But
Oh, GNR Kiwi and MC Cooley getting a little bit of contact there. Doesn't seem to be damaged though.
I haven't seen the contact. I don't know if it was.
I don't think it was serious, but
penalty.
there was a little bit there. GNR Kiwi now looking for a move towards Tistel. Tistel looking for a move towards AKA Bloody Legend. Oh, as he gets touched from behind, I believe.
No.
I believe he got touched from behind there because that was a very sudden. Yeah, we see GNR Kiwi as well falling back.
Poor killer. Poor killer. No, Mika.
Starting to see a couple of people spinning now.
Yeah.
Gina Kiwi goes into the pits now, but the race continues. Tistel now using the slipstream, ERS, DRS, everything they can to keep up with AKA Bloody Legend, who really seems to be setting the pace this race.
At the moment they are all very, very close, but when the DRS will be activated, we can see some more overtake.
Then we'll see a lot of action, yeah. Ooh, that is Frank who's in the wall, I believe.
Oh, no.
Not missing any of the front wing though, so maybe just a slight spin somewhere. But that is unfortunate for him. He was actually doing quite well there. As we move to the front three again.
In a second, there are the first three positions are between less than 1 second.
Yeah, less than a second between each other. As Webster seems to have lost it somewhere in sector 2. Bit of a shame for him, as he was also doing quite well. But all of these front runners here, all looking to get the DRS, which will be activated this coming lap.
Miso is very, very fast with the medium tires.
Yeah, as I said, I think in this game they really made it that the mediums aren't really that, like, you know, weak against the softs. Billy Masu actually setting the fastest lap time so far, as Creso also gets 5-second time penalty for
speeding in pit lane.
For speeding in pit lane, as Pinty has lagged out of the game, unfortunately, but maybe they can rejoin. The car is still there at least. But none of the top three managing to get a move done with the DRS. As we go on board here with Billy Masu. As we can see there, everyone's starting to close up the gap a little bit towards AKA Bloody Legend. As we seem to have lost the interval times.
Yep.
I can't really tell you what the gap is between any of the cars. I don't know if you can keep us updated, Alfie, but on my side the timing sheet has glitched a little bit. There we go, so I can start seeing the times again.
Also for me, Billy Misu set the fastest lap of the race.
Again, so very quick on those mediums there. Billy Misu now at 10th. All very close to each other there.
Very, very close.
Billy Misu not really being able to get a move done there though, unfortunately for him. As we see Tit still managing to keep it very close towards AKA Bloody Legend. Constantly within about 2/10, a little bit of a squirm there from AKA Bloody Legend's rear. Let's check out Pinty is back as well, so he'll be trying to chase down the top three. As said, top three start their way towards the next DRS zone. Billy Misu almost actually trying to get side by side for the overtake before the DRS zone. 2/10 now, 1/10. Looks towards the outside, will get boxed in by Bloody Legend though. Manages to keep it around the outside, just can't really get a move towards the inside though. Tistel getting very loose there on the exit. Billy and Tistel managing to have the same gaps towards the cars in front of them.
Yeah. Also, the other cars are very, very close.
They're close. Tistel looking for a move there. About a tenth of a gap there, but aka Bloody Legend extremely good on the brakes there. Manages to fend off every single attack that they've put towards him now.
They are all very close, but we can't see some overtakes at the moment.
Yeah, no one really seeming to get an attack set up on aka Bloody Legend. Every time he's just got just enough ERS to just keep them at bay.
Maybe the pit stop will be more important that in the previous race.
Well, I mean, that could actually be quite an important phase for Billy Misu, as when he pits, he'll be heading towards the soft. As we see Tistel now overtaking Bloody Legend before the corner even comes. Billy Misu trying to follow. Just can't make it happen, though. Ooh, as we see Frank H has retired from the race. That is very unfortunate for him. Let's see if we can see where that was roughly. Oh, on the right side there, maybe just shooting a little bit wide, getting a little bit squirmy on the curbs.
Safety car.
It's a sad end for his race there, as Hillstad has now overtaken Pinty. Ooh, as they both go into the pits now. Ooh, as we have a safety car.
Yeah, safety car. In the previous race, there wasn't.
Ooh, Janzi gets 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane.
No.
Ooh, Janzi getting held up there as Billy actually comes out right in front of him. Gets held up again by Pinty. But Billy Misu now with the biggest advantage out of everyone. Not really having seen this coming, but Billy Misu, MC Cooley both on the soft tires now. Both will be trying to make their advantages play out.
Yeah. Now it will be like Abu Dhabi. Maybe. It depends on the laps that the safety car is where the safety car.
Ooh, Bloody Legend and Tistel almost touching each other. That would be a 5-second time penalty for both cars. So everyone really trying to make sure that they don't hit each other.
Tistel nearly hit the safety car as well.
Tistel now using the classic Hamilton. The safety car is going too slow, man.
Yeah. It's very, very slow.
But that is the job of the safety car, to keep the track safe. Ooh, Cresso, that is not a time you want to be getting time penalties.
8 seconds total of penalties.
8 seconds for Cresso, yeah. It's a bit unfortunate to be getting warnings and penalties under safety car.
Yeah.
As you see the strange anomaly of Sander, I think somebody should call the SCP Foundation, as something is not quite right with that car. Whiskey Mike having to stick behind him though. Webster the same. The safety car is actually a bit of a game changer though, as everyone's strategy is being shaken up now.
Now tire management can be fundamental.
Yeah. As we actually see two people pitting now. Oh, that is a penalty for OG Milky Bar. Oh, that actually might be Cresso that hit him, and then he gets the penalty. Oh, Cresso leaves the session.
Cresso and OG Milky Bar has
5-second time penalty for collisions.
Yeah,
that's a bit unfortunate for both of them.
Amount of penalties.
Yeah.
8 seconds.
I do think the stewards will be looking at that incident though as hitting each other in the pit lane is not really the that's not really what the pit lane was made for.
Yeah.
Bloody Legend really making his presence known with Tistel, telling him I am here.
Yeah. We are. I'm waiting for the end of the safety car.
The light is flashing. I do believe that means safety car will be in this lap.
Will be on this lap?
I think so.
The start will be very, very important.
I think it'll be in this lap. I'm not entirely sure, but
I don't know. Yeah,
safety car in this lap. So this will be very crucial for Billy Masu with the soft tires.
Yeah.
MC Cooley also looking to see what he can do. Nico Zora on the soft tires as well, and the last of the soft runners is OG Milky Bar.
He's always doing the Hamilton move. He's lowering a lot for...
Tistel seems to actually go there. Not quite sure that was a very clever one, as he starts to brake again. Oh, Tistel spins! We'll have to check if there was contact involved, but Tistel spins as we see some more people getting time penalties.
For me, he just spun.
Yeah, he just spun. That is very unfortunate for Tistel there. Spinning whilst the safety car was restarting, which is not very great for either of them. Cooley had a little bit of contact there, which is not great for him. Billy Masu not really being able to get the move set up into corner 1, but he is on the better tire now.
Yeah. He has just to wait at the right moment.
But he can't wait too long, as the longer he goes, the medium tire will start catching up to his tire.
The start of the next lap will be the moment, the right
Exactly,
moment.
he has to start just getting very close, especially as we are going towards the next DRS zone here.
Yeah. What an unlucky start for people.
Yeah, Tistel very unlucky there. Not quite sure what happened there, maybe just tapping the curb a little bit too much. But in any case, that is not what he wanted for his Sochi Autodrome race.
Yeah.
Billy Masu now very close. If he can just get a good last sector here, you might be able to set up a full attack on Bloody Legend, which he has proven before is very hard on this track.
Yeah. And now this is one of the crucial moments of the race.
Billy has saved up all of his ERS. Bloody Legend has used a little bit. Oh, they won't have DRS yet, actually. I've forgotten about that. They'll only have it next lap.
Maybe next lap. Yeah.
But Billy managing to keep very close. As he actually looks down towards the inside for corner 5 here. Doesn't really seem to get the move done there. Again, just letting Bloody Legend know every single corner, hey, I'm here. You make one mistake and I'm right on you.
They are
less than 2/10 there, almost touching. As we can see, Billy just trying to keep it nice and close here, not really putting the attack up here.
No. With the DRS, he has the possibility to do it easier.
Exactly. He just has to bide his time, wait for DRS, and everything should be dandy for him. But he does have to get a good exit here.
No,
Gets a little bit of a better exit than Bloody Legend. Is managing to close that gap through slipstream alone. But now with DRS it will go a lot quicker. 2/10, 1/10, less than a tenth, sets it on the inside. Manages to get the car stopped in time, and that is the move done. But can Bloody Legend fight back? He has the inside now. But this will turn towards the outside. Billy Masood just about manages to keep it ahead there. And now Bloody Legend is the one who has to start setting up the attacks. Only 4 laps remaining.
And now Billy Misu has to manage a little bit the tires.
Yeah, he has to make sure that those tires don't start falling off too soon, but with all the laps that they've done in safety car, he should be pretty solid for whether or not he's going to be able to finish the race. Pinty also managing to keep it pretty quick after the safety car. MC Cooley actually getting very close to him there on those rather new softs.
Anything can happen. Also because like pistol unfortunate move.
Yeah.
Anything can happen in this last part of the race.
We could see a little bit of desperate moves here as MC Cooley and Pinty fighting for the last spot on the podium. MC Cooley very close already. He has the DRS, he has the ERS, but Pinty also has DRS, as you can see there, the rear wing opening. Cooley looking towards the outside here. Can he get it done? Just can't get a move done. Does he hope Pinty maybe goes a little bit wide? Pinty also manages to get the car stopped in time.
Will to win?
Pinty now around the outside. MC Cooley around the inside. They managed to avoid contact there. Keep it very clean through there. And that is Cooley through on the newer softs towards P3 as he starts his race towards AKA Bloody Legend.
Yeah, but he has a penalty.
He does have a penalty, but we'll have to see what he can do with those newer softs. As Billy Masu has already managed to break the DRS towards Bloody Legend.
He is going very well.
I think Bloody Legend maybe just about... No, actually, yeah, no DRS there as we saw. Oh, as we've seen that Webster's also left the session.
OG Milkba was retired.
Yes. MC Cooley now just about within DRS range. Gets the wing open, uses a little bit of the ERS to try and suck the car closer. Now only about 4/10. If he can keep the slipstream going and use it or save his ERS a little bit, then he should be able to get the move done soon. Here you can see all the position changes so far as it stands. Oh, MC Cooley gets it, gets the move done on Bloody Legend, who seems to have gotten a little bit wrong through there.
He made him pass.
Oh, he let him pass.
Penalty. Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the penalty, no real use fighting him.
And he can take DRS in order to.
Yeah, to help him follow towards Billy Masu. But then he must hope as well that MC Cooley has the pace to catch.
He has the pace, but for me it's too late. Maybe.
Yeah, with only about 1 lap to go, last lap dash now. And as we see it now, Billy Masu, who originally managed to classify himself in 3rd during qualifying, with the mediums. Fell down to 5th in the start, but managed to actually pull that into P1 for now, with quite a significant lead, almost 2 seconds, on the next runner, MC Cooley.
After the safety car, the story changed a lot.
Yeah, after the safety car, but I think even without the safety car, he still would have been able to keep up with these boys. Yeah. Bloody Legend now just making sure that he can stick within the penalty distance of MC Cooley. If Tistel can do it as well, that'll be a podium position for him. Let's actually get the gap on leaders, see if we can roughly estimate what the gap is. So at this point, our provisional classification would be Billy Masu, then aka Bloody Legend, then Tistel, then MC Cooley.
Yeah. MC Cooley with that 5-second penalty. He was very fast, but shit happens.
Yeah. Stuff happens, and you know, you also have to keep it clean whenever you want to, go for those good positions. And MC Cooley getting it a little bit wonky through the last corner there, but Billy, as going from 3rd to 1st after falling back a bit, that strategy really helping him out there. And also incredible pace on those mediums against the guys on softs. So really fantastic race there for him. Really good race also for Bloody Legend, who was our pole man. Upstream everything that they could help him, or that could help them. And so many times he managed to stop the attacks before they could even come. So very good race for him. Dunkin' Donuts, our driver of the day, as he managed to climb 6 places during the race. So very good race for him as well. Very good race for all 3.
I have to say a thing about unlucky, very unlucky. He raced a very good race, but is not enough.
Yeah, sometimes it just isn't enough, and but all the drivers that didn't do so well this week, they'll be looking towards next week to see what they can do there. Yeah. So your official classification for round 4 in Russia of the Winter League: we have Billy Masu in 1st, 2nd was aka Bloody Legend, 3rd is Tistel, 4th is MC Cooley due to his penalties, 5th is Pinty, 6th is GNR Kiwi, 7th is Dunkin' Donuts, 9th is Nico Zora, 10th is Janzu, 11th is Xander, 12th is Cresso, 13th is Cyrex, 14th is Whiskey Micah, 15th is Webster, 16th is OG Milky Bar, and 17th is Frank H. Although I think from about Xander onwards they left. So not really much point in mentioning them, I guess. But anyways, they are still classified. So that was the race. I'll see if I can get anyone in here for any post-race interviews. I believe Zexify wanted to do one.
Sorry, I wasn't. Sorry, I have to go. Sorry.
Ah, yes, no problem.
I'm very sorry. But I have to go.
Then thank you for helping me this fine evening. And
sorry for all the issues of connection, audio, and my pronunciation that was not very good. But,
no problem. It was all very good. It was all very fun. But yes, then I'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Yes, see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yes, then I'll see if I can get any of the drivers in here. Let's see if we can walk down the paddock, see if we can find anyone post-race. As we have here, we are here with one of the Lobby 1 racers. It's Zexify, who was in the Alfa Romeo, who I believe did rather well. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it was quite of a good race. It's quite hard to like take it all in because obviously lap one was quite hefty with the contact at the start because yeah, it was kind of my fault. I basically got a bit of oversteer and made contact with really unfortunate that happened, but yeah, it happens. But yeah, that we move on, and yeah, I started to push a lot. Obviously I got the fastest lap, and went faster than pretty much the top guys, and yeah, it was quite a good race. And obviously, it was basically me, our Peter, fighting for fourth after Geek Fusion. Unfortunately, having contact with another driver and spinning, but yeah, it happens. Yeah, our Peter was driving quite, aggressively, but obviously it is quite obvious because obviously it's for fourth place. Obviously, a lot of points available, but yeah, really happy that me and Unique J managed to get first in the constructors and himself getting first in the drivers. So yeah, very good for myself and Unique J. Both of us are very happy, and yeah, very very happy about what happened today. But yeah, we move on to next week or maybe later on. Um, and yeah, can't wait for Singapore and Hungary. These two are very difficult tracks to go through, especially for overtaking. So track position around those tracks are quite crucial.
Yeah, exactly as you mentioned it. With those next couple of tracks, it will be very tricky. But congratulations to you and Alfa Romeo. Very good race for you two this weekend, or well, kind of weekend, race weekend, I mean. But yes, very
Yeah,
well done to both of you. And yeah, it was unfortunate to see that contact that you guys had. But
yeah, it was quite unfortunate.
yeah, stuff happens. You go on to the next race, but to manage to pull it back up to a P4, very well done.
Yeah, so like,
Yes, no problem, and thank you for racing. And I'll see if I can get some other drivers into the party. Yeah, I see it. There we go. Yeah, no problem, and thank you for joining us this fine evening. Yes, no problem. Hello there, Bloody Legend. Walk us through the race today. I don't think I got that. I didn't see that at least. But yes, I know Gavra is pretty strict on that, as it can be rather distracting for the other drivers, but it also is a bit of a cheesy way of, immediately restarting and getting back in there. But I must say, I must commend you on your defense, because every single time I'm like, they're going to get him this time. They've got the ERS, they've got the DRS, they've got the slipstream, they've got everything that can help them. And then every time you're just that half a meter too far away for them to, get the move done. So congratulations there. And also on the fantastic P2. And Billy just having the slightly better strategy today. Is that something to look into, or are you always, pretty sure on your strategies when you come into the races? Because obviously the safety car is shaking things up there. Yeah, well, the stewards will request his onboard video footage then. But yes, and a very good race for Red Bull and for you. So congratulations with that. It is a bit of a shame because I actually wanted to have the Red Bull in the background here on the stream, but the lobby seems to be a little bit glitched again, and I cannot get off the lobby screen. But yes, a very good race for you and for Itzexify, managing to do pretty well in both of your races respectively. So yeah, do you want to add anything more? Yeah, P4 he got in the end. Yeah, then if that's it, I'll move on towards the outro. So everyone, thank you for watching this fine evening. And to those of you who are interested in either joining as a racer or as a commentator, you guys can always message Gavra on either PlayStation or Discord. And yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you either later this week with some of the other series or next week when we are joined by the Winter League again. And till the next time, then it's goodbye from me.